Okay, welcome to, I guess this is, what, part 4 now of my StarDrive Let's Play. Last time we took over Reverin after, well, we took it over because they were mean to us. That's the best way to put it right there. So now, it's basically, let's keep on going. We can take a look at the rest of the galaxy right now and see that things are kind of heating up for our neighbors, as was mentioned. You got to the north here. What's the Draylock and the Rayleigh, whatever. Having a little bit of a border dispute, it looks like, over some planets. These are the samurai bears right here, and the Opteris, who are having a bit of a... well, they're kind of taking planets next to each other. And I'm not seeing the wolf people, so I guess I haven't... have we run into them yet? I don't know. It doesn't matter. So, we'll keep going on this. Now, we're working on remnant studies. We got about 113 turns left on that. Opteris and Polyps are now at war. Okay, so basically the galaxy is declaring war on each other. That's wonderful. We'll go ahead and level up this agent just to make sure that they're not able to steal anything from us while they are busy shooting each other. Let's go ahead and we'll orbit them there. Second fleet's already heading back, so that's good. Because we definitely don't want to get those guys into any combat, because they're kind of important when it comes to taking on any planets. Now, we need to try and... okay, so the Quadrigene and the Draylock are also fighting. That's... awesome. Yeah, so... not worlds. Hopefully we can try and stay out of that a little bit. I don't know how lucky we'll be in regards to that, but, you know, we'll never know. So let's see. I guess we can put some colonies in Remius. It's got a 1.8 and a 1.3 for richness, but beyond that, I really don't know how useful that's going to be for us. We need to go to full production right here, and we'll have them exporting that. Now, with that being the case, we need to go ahead and get something that's going to let us actually put stuff down there. And we have a positive income, so we can go ahead and build some more projectors. And this should let us... yeah, we'll be able to connect completely. Good. And training, cool, +2 levels. That's awesome. I think that's where we're going to leave it right this instant. I don't want to train them up too much more because it's just going to get taking more money that we don't necessarily have at this instance. Well, Sirener 4 is definitely using a lot of food. Okay, so hopefully that is someone delivering food. Yes, it is. Good. There's no reason to colonize Steiner 3. It's not going to give us anything. 2, no. And 5, no. Hirio doesn't... yeah, that world's no good. That's a gas giant, and that's a volcano world. And Reverin just only has the Terran world that we took from these people. What can I say? They deserved it. They were not being very nice to us. So, in that case, let's see, 0.6. I don't know. Well, we have enough for an aeroponics since that's only half a credit, so we'll go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and speed up production on that one a little bit. Now, one thing I've noticed, I mean, I tried to be more mindful about video times, and it's only been getting longer and longer. Best description I can give you on that is the game is just so much fun. Oh look, we are Volfor, your ship is impressive. Well, that's the first time I've actually run into these guys and have them be impressed by what I have. Oh, actually, okay, they're up there fighting the Cordrazine. Okay. And they just took one of the Cordrazine worlds. That's cool. Opteris just took Polyp's world. Yeah, things are not looking good for how things are in the galaxy right now. It's quite crazy, to say the least. Yeah, Steiner 4 is really... Need to find a way to help out with their fertility here, but the problem is, you know, the only way I could really do that is with terraforming, and terraforming isn't cheap. So oh look, polyps are gonna take a world next to me? Yep. Okay, that doesn't... I don't know why they would want to take that world. I guess things are really that bad for them right now. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's orbiting so he can colonize it. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I know we're friends and all, but that's just not a very nice thing to do. Because that's very obviously in my sphere of influence, so... Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna orbit this guy around Venus, so it's a little bit easier when I build more spaceships. Well, at the rate I'm having to export food, I might as well go ahead and build an aeroponics farm. Just so I can export food better off of Earth. You know, and I think we probably want to build some more Space Marines, just so we can get things a little tightened down on our worlds here. Oh look, yeah, they colonized it all right. That's... Yeah, I don't really like that they did that. I really don't like that at all. Reverend's coming along just fine. They're making a positive food. We'll just have them import food. They are 1.6 fertility. Well, there we go. Let them get a little bit more as far as production goes. And we'll have them export production. Diner 4 is starving. That's, Terrace and Paulus are now at peace. Well, good for them. So yeah, that's wonderful right there. They are starving. That's not good. That's not very nice, Wolfen. The wolf people are very mean. Yeah, because I want him exporting food. Well, doesn't matter what I want here. It's fertility. I can put this all the way up and not do a damn thing. So we'll leave that as that is. Earth is looking fine, more or less there. Reverend's looking fine. And Steiner Force, well, they got food now, so that's good. Okay, so we're about to finish our research here. Yes. Yeah, we want industrial foundation so we can get that warehouse. It can help us out with Steiner a little bit more. Remnant studies is unlocked, so we have the ancient shield, the small reactor, and the small power cell. Let's see if that unlocked anything for us to build. So we'll go to Earth. No freighters, no corvettes, and no fighters or scouts. Okay, so we'll actually go ahead and go into the shipyard then and see what we can do. I guess a good one to upgrade right now would be the fighter. So for our engines, we'll put in a... Probably be best just to stick with the small engines, but I don't know, the small combat thruster is nice. 12.8, 12.8, so that's over 25,000 for 2 of those. So... But the warp engine's gonna give us 8,000. We'll do that. Oops. We'll do a warp engine and a combat thruster. And for our power plant, so we can actually fit in a remnant power system. Wow, that's awesome. It doubles. So he's definitely not going to have any power problems there. We need to put on a cockpit so we can actually drive the thing. Now we need to... Actually, I'm going to see what we have to do here, because I have to be able to power the engine, or the weapons up front. Okay, that'll work. Put the cockpit right there. No, I want the cockpit a little bit further back so it doesn't die instantly when he gets shot at. Then for weapon systems, I guess we're just gonna stick with the PD Vulcans, because the rockets just burn through ordnance way too fast. And then we'll put on a small cargo hold, or ordnance. Yeah, ordnance, not cargo. So we're good at recharge at warp, power recharge is good, power capacity is good because we don't actually have to power anything. Ordnance capacity of 41, that's doable. Seeing as these only use 0.1 per shot. I mean, they shoot a lot, but 0.1 per shot, they should have enough ordnance for a while. They go 600, 55.9 for their FTL. 49.1 degrees per second for their turn rate, so that's awesome. Yeah, we will go ahead and Do a save as on this. What do we want to call it? Call it a remnant fighter. Fighter. Oops. Mark 1. Now we need to give ourselves a Corvette, so we have a little bit more hitting power. And one thing that's cool that we can do here is we can actually give ourselves this ancient shield. It has a shield strength of 5,000, shield size of 100, which is in excess of what it gives us for the shield that we could research currently. So that's good. We just need one of those, and it covers pretty much the entire ship. Actually, I want to pop it down to right. There we go. Yeah, so that is the entire ship. Everything's covered. And this will let me put a power core right here to be able to power up that system. Now, do we want to armor anything? Probably go ahead and put some armoring in this area here. First, let's put our weapons on. We can actually fit the railguns on this thing. So we'll go ahead and do that. Those guys do some pretty nice damage, 100 damage per shot. So when he hits someone, that person's gonna feel it. And then I guess, what other weapons do we want to? Oh, we can't fit one of these. Point defense Vulcans, I guess. We'll put those on the outer wings. That should be good. Yeah, that should be good. Now we need to put in our engines. We can fit 4 engines, so we can just go with 4 small engines. Or, because I mean those are cost 1. Those are all cost 1 as well. So we can do 3 combat thrusters and then a small warp engine. And that's still going to be more than what 4 small engines would have given us as far as the warp is concerned. The combat thrusters, so yeah, we'll be good on that. That should be good. Then now, we're also going to need a cockpit in here, so wedge that right there. Need a power plant. So that's 225 for a mass 25 and 4 slots. The small remnant reactor is still the way to go. Still can't power that outer one. In that case, I'll actually just go ahead and move those in a little bit. So I can put those into right there. I can put armor out here. I don't know if I really like that power core sitting that far out. That power plant can get hit and, well, but it has to be out there though. It's the only way I can get those things powered without having to move my shield generator. Now here, I need to put some power conduits down. And that will power up my engines, so we're good. Sublight speed of 653 so far, that's pretty awesome. FTL of 24.2. So he warps slow, but he moves around pretty fast. Awesome. So now let's go ahead and put some armoring on. Now, our internal slots, we're only going to be able to fit bulkheads. Let's get some ordnance storage first. So we'll put that in there. Gives us an ordnance capacity of 141. Put in another small ordnance right there, and that should be good for that. 166. Those are only half a shot. Yeah, he should be fine on ordnance, I'm guessing. If he's not, oh well, we'll figure it out later. Now let's put in some fuel cells. So smalls are 250, mediums are 1500. Wow. And those are 500. Well, remnant power cells are still the way to go. So since we need some power cells, we'll put you there, there, and there. So that gives us 1650 on the power capacity, which should definitely help when this guy starts getting hit and has to recharge. Yeah, so that should be good on that. Now we'll put some internal bulkheads down. And that's good. And then we need our small armor. Okay, so it drops us down to sublight of 231, 8.6 on the FTL, and a turn rate of 18.9. But since we don't have a frigate hull right now, this guy should work pretty well for that role. I mean, yeah. And of course, I mean, they just look cool. So we'll go ahead and save this guy as Remnant Corvette Mark 1. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. I think that'll work. And so we'll queue up a number of fighters. Go 5 of those. And we'll go with 2 of the Remnant Corvettes. So as you can see, I mean, these guys are 108. They're twice the expense of a, well, not twice. More expensive than everything else. And so those guys would take a little bit to build. And I don't know how much they're going to cost as far as everything else goes. We'll set him to import on production, because I'm pretty sure I have, yeah, so Reveren's exporting, he's importing. We had to figure out what to do about Steiner. He's exporting, importing. They're exporting, because that's what they're for. Yeah, alright, so that should be good. What I'm going to go ahead and do here, since we've been going for a little while now, is we'll go ahead and end this part here, and we will pick it back up when we're getting everything built. So, see you next time.